Well, we
Your
are
hat's all crooked. Sorry.
back. Kay, you don't ever have to apologize to us.
Special guest.
Special guest, Miss Kay, to break in our new studio.
It's not.
It's actually not our new studio. It's actually the room, the duck call room in the tour here at the warehouse. So if you do come to the warehouse, you know, you can take a tour like the history of the companies. You end up in the duck call room and you generally get to look at Jace telling you how to build a duck call. So you leave with a duck call that you built. It's kind of a cool thing. But anyway, while our room is tore up, we're in here. So why not? We were like, where can we go? And we're like, oh man, we got a faux duck call room right across the hall. So
It's a replica.
that's what we did. Yeah, it's a replica.
It took me an hour to get here.
What were you doing?
Well, I was lost.
But
It's
now
the same
I'm
address.
lost in Duck Commander. I never thought I'd be lost in my own company.
Oh, here we
Our own
go.
company boy.
Oh,
Well,
lost in the
y'all are
building?
making the real duck room, the other duck room. I mean, how was I to know all that?
There's a couple duck call rooms.
Well, it's right past your room where you tell everybody how to make biscuits, Kay. So
Well, I hadn't been here in a while making biscuits. Thank you.
I know you haven't, but you're welcome to come do it anytime you want to.
And there is a chance people could just walk through.
There is.
We're like a live, weird.
Hey, what if
live-
we set you up a live cooking show in the tour?
I might not cook, but I'd visit with all the people and tell them how to cook. But I couldn't cook because I have to concentrate.
Oh, and that's the other cool thing. So, like today, if people come through the tour, we're just going to let them watch. So, we have our first ever live studio audience. What's your name, sir? Jamie. I can't say your last name for technical reasons, but Jamie is here. Where are you from, Jamie?
Bastard.
Bastard? Bastard?
Louisiana, boys.
Louisiana?
Yeah, y'all might know Hunter.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Never mind. No, different Hunter. Same opinion of him, though.
Great guy.
No, Hunter actually worked for us, then left to be a youth minister. We sent him into ministry after listening to us for hours on end. And now he actually does all the editing for my YouTube channel, my personal one. So,
That's what I showed up for, to hang out with one of you youth.
okay. Are those your kids?
Well,
Or,
one of our youth.
oh yeah. Yeah. So we just hired 2 kids to work in the store from Hunter's youth group. So that's kind of cool. Look at
Just
that.
hiring people left and right.
Look,
That's
man,
cool.
if you're in a youth group, your head's in the right direction. I'll take a chance on you being my employee. And it also helps if you're a twin, because I'm trying to figure these twin things out, you know, since I have twins. So we have 15-year-old fraternal twins working here now. So it's kind of wild. It's
a
like
wild
it's a
ride.
case study for me. I just sit back and watch how they interact. I'm like, what do I have going forward for me?
He's
But
trying to get me confused.
what?
He's already got me confused.
Kay, what happened to your arm?
What happened?
I know you've got a story you want to tell.
Here's that my latest injury. I have many more over here, but I can't show you some of them. But I'm always injured. And what happened was Phil's daughter brought her grandchildren to eat with us, and they had a 1-year-old baby, which you wouldn't think.
Baby did that to you?
No.
And the baby bit
Listen to the rest of the story.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The baby
Quit
bit you.
scratching your ear too. Yeah, so it's a 1-year-old. So what happens is my dog, my rat terrier, my new Bobo, he decides to get scared of the little toddling boy.
Okay.
Okay, so he starts just growling and all that, and I said, "Oh my gosh!" I said, "It's a kid. That's nobody's going to hurt you. You're not scared of big dogs, but you're scared of a 1-year-old child." So he starts in the scared thing. Phil said, "Don't let him get that baby." So I grabbed him. He didn't want to be held. So he's got sharp little claws. Well, look at me. If my girl that works for me didn't know how to do wound care, I don't know, I'd be at the Glenwood right now.
Really?
Really.
So your dog Bobo's.
The new Bobo.
The new Bobo, little Bobo, I call him little man because he thinks he's a big man, but he's not. He's a little man. He's so scared of that 1-year-old, he injures me.
Okay.
And I barely made it here to be with y'all.
So is this dog a good judge of character like Bobo was, or do you think?
No, it's
he
dumb
just
as
doesn't know-
dirt.
Dumb as
She
dirt.
said he's
Martin.
dumb as dirt.
And he costs $600.
Joe Dirt.
It
cost $600.
And the dog cost $600.
Yeah.
Oh,
And now it's just costing me like my skin and other things.
First $600, then your skin.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
my
I bought
goodness.
two. I'll tell you the whole story. I bought two, and I quickly, after I met both of them and I kept them a week, I said, I can't do this. It's like you having your twins without real responsible people to take care of them.
Okay, we have more people walking in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the duck call room.
Hey, you need to get you a pet pig.
I
One of the
heard
little
about
bitty
those.
ones, miniature pigs.
I actually heard about those.
No, you need to get you
Have
one.
you
That
seen
would fit
one?
right in.
Well, Willie's
Have you
got one.
seen one?
Huh?
Willie's got one.
Does he?
Does he steal?
Yeah, Bill Busby's got. Well, I'm sure Veronica takes care of it, but like,
Oh,
I mean, it
yeah.
was
Well, I've been to Willie's house and I hadn't seen no pet pig over there.
I've been to Willie's house and I haven't seen Willie, so I don't know what he's doing
Wasn't there this
anymore.
weekend.
But
That
Well,
boy's hard to keep up with.
We came and ate with him. He fixed me and Ainan lunch.
what did he make y'all?
Chicken salad sandwich. I couldn't believe it.
He made y'all leftovers?
No, they're not. I don't know if they're
That's
leftovers, but
embarrassing.
they were delicious.
Chicken salad is
Chicken
leftovers.
salad is leftovers.
I fixed that. He needed to do better than that.
For all these restaurants that open, say, our chicken salad's the best. I'm like, what'd you do? Go get Popeye's old chicken, shred it up, and make that?
Throw
Like,
some mayonnaise in there, a couple
Yeah,
other
it's
things.
terrible.
Call it chicken salad.
I'm not a chicken salad guy, obviously.
Well, it doesn't like you either.
I know. That's good. Because we don't have to cross each other's paths.
That's
Okay,
right.
bringing
Well,
the
I
heat.
love it.
But-
Willie made it.
That's like chicken
What-
pot pie.
What do you do? Like put pimento cheese on? How many things did he have on his chicken salad?
Yeah, it was a
All of
different.
them.
Well, he had a lot of grapes in it,
A lot of
Okay,
great.
a lot
and
of filler.
and he had toasted walnuts in it.
Okay. Yeah.
And I didn't ask for other than that, but it was good. I don't care. It didn't make me sick. I was fine.
Well, good.
And he had tea, and he was so funny. He was just, and then he was trying to talk to Ainan and me, because I say, you never get to be with Ainan when she's here. So he's going to, so the whole time he's supposed to be talking to us, he's cooking supper. He went from the chicken salad to his cooking all over there for their supper.
Well, yeah, he got 17 people that eat over there every night. Ain't no different than you used to cook for us for lunch.
I know.
Our
So
other,
we were lucky to be there.
our other
door
two
is
guests walk
squeaky.
out. So if you hear some squeaks during that, look, we're this is roughing it. We're roughing it here. We don't really know what we're doing, so that's fine. It's all good.
They were interested for about 3 minutes in
Yeah,
our chicken salad story.
I think they realized said, nah, this ain't what I thought
It's
it
not,
was.
yeah.
This is not
John
what I
Davis
thought
should have
it'd
started
be.
blowing the duck call.
No, that's not
That
my
would have sent
forte.
them out.
Hey.
Hey, you were
Actually, I thought he sounded good.
Ooh. That's Phil Robertson's wife. Mm-hmm. Counts for something.
Yeah.
So, I don't know about what are these little things? It
There's a
looks
lot of knickknacks in here that weren't in
This
the other
could
room.
scratch your beard, both of y'all's and yours. I don't know.
A little
but
wire brush.
wire brush. Wouldn't that feel good scratching a beard?
Yeah, we used to use those for cleaning off the duck calls. So like if you see these wooden ones,
Oh, that's what
they
you
had
do.
the little shavings in them. You take that wire brush and clean out the trough just in case there were any loose pieces.
Yeah, I might.
You could
need-
use that. You could use sandpaper. Everybody used something different. So it was like
I might have to-
each
Get me one
each
of those.
craftsman had their own signature on the duck calls. So in case they were wondering if they were handmade
Job
in
security.
Louisiana, they were. Yeah, I do find it funny that I come in our duck call room. And the first thing I see is a competitor's duck call sitting in the middle of the table.
It's
So I
right
thought,
here in the middle.
hey, but that's cool. I say competitors. That's the Haydales boys. They're out of Shreveport. I like them. I'm friends with them. They're good people.
Most
know-
of the
I
stuff
know
in here is
too.
a hodgepodge.
Yeah, most of it, has been put together by people, by set designers and not by us. So, but let's take our first break when we're here in our new studio for like 2, maybe 3 episodes. So
We'll
here we go.
see.
We'll be back right after this. When you're running a business, your employees can create all kinds of interesting situations like complaints because someone on the team always smells horrible, or dealing with somebody who doesn't show up on time or perhaps naps every day.
Man, if you had a job just making reads, you'd take a nap too.
Well,
And it would drive you crazy. So you need an HR department to deal with the crazy old guy who's been making reads for 20 years.
I agree with that. And you know what else is good for? When he puts a deadgum rivet through his finger.
That's it.
You can say, sorry, job hazard. You signed it. It was in there. My bad. Don't you come after us. Look, with Bambi, you can get access to your own dedicated HR manager starting at just $99 per month. They're available by phone, email, and real-time chat, so onboarding and terminations run smoothly. Team members reach peak performance, and your business stays compliant with changing HR regulations. And with Bambi's HR Autopilot, you'll automate important HR practices like setting policies, training, and feedback. Look, cool thing is with Bambi, your dedicated HR manager, they are United States-based person dedicated to your business, giving you access to the HR expertise and personal touch that you need. You call them, you get somebody, you're not going through a machine, you're getting a real person based here in the United States. And look, the super cool thing, if you run a small business, HR managers can cost 80 grand or more a year, but Bambi starts at $99 a month. That's a lot of money back in your pocket to invest in your business, invest in your employees, just to save, grow, whatever. You're not paying one person. You're not eating up all that money in one place. So schedule your free conversation today to see just how much Bambi can take off your plate. Go to Bambi.com right now and type in Duck Call Room under podcast when you sign up. It'll really help our show. Spelled BAM, BEE.com, Bambi.com, and type in Duck Call Room. All right, we're back. We still have one member. He's staying strong with us. Jamie.
He's hanging in
Jamie
there.
from Bastrop is hanging out with us. Our other two guests walked through and said, "No, guys, it's not worth it." So,
They got places to go.
yeah.
I feel so far away from Si.
It's funny that you're in Jace's old chair, which is I find hilarious. But I at least get to come back to my placement. So
I don't do Jason.
do you want to do your best Jace impression?
Well, do your Willie impression. I
don't
know
have-
you can do that.
I'm nervous about both of those
If you're going to
things.
do a Willie impression, you can't be here. So
Oh, boom.
got him. No, let's hear what you got over there, Jace.
Well, don't worry.
I don't have a Jace impression. impression.
Don't think either one of them would do you impression or something like that. So
Oh, they'd
You
make
need to
fun
get
of
them.
you.
Oh, they make fun of me all the time, but
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
That's
where
what
I
they do.
reside.
I'm their mother, and they make fun of me.
That is true. One of my favorite parts of working for Willie was just when you would call and
Yeah.
talk to Willie.
I don't know if you knew this or not, Kay, but he always put you on speakerphone.
I should have known that.
Can you believe I had diarrhea?
Well, at least
I was
Look at
trying.
her. She knows what we're talking about.
that's the truth. Now that is the truth. I didn't know. I'm going to get him. I'm fixing to get him today, maybe, if he's here.
Good luck finding him.
Yeah,
You
that,
got-
ain't
he's got a
that
guy
the
for
truth?
that. I don't know
Yeah, go
who it
check
is.
with Parker. He's his new GPS system. So
Yeah, wherever he is.
he avoids the rest of us like the plague. So
Where's Parker stay? Because I can't find him either.
well, he lives in my neighborhood, which is kind
It's
of
a
weird.
special set of skills being Willie's
Yeah, no,
assistant.
he's in that office down on the end of the hall down
You
there.
just disappear.
Yep, down by his wife's office. So
It's a family affair up here.
Yeah.
Si, what have you been doing?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Watching a lot of westerns.
Watching a lot of westerns and sleeping a lot. By the way, what has your husband been up to?
Well, he's been sleeping a lot too, come to think about it. But he actually went out today and put out one net, one
Okay,
fishing
so-
net.
Oh,
He said, "I can't believe I used to handle this many." I said, I said, "Did that one net wear you out?" He said, "Yeah, it was rough," but he did it.
what's he going after?
He
The
took-
elusive flathead catfish. Is he fish hungry again?
I'm fish hungry.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
there
Yeah,
it
well,
is.
he is
That's why
too,
he
I'm
went out.
sure.
There it is.
And so I'm fixing to go for a few days on a trip to Nashville to Jason's other house,
Well, be careful.
Jason, who?
Robertson.
He has a house in Nashville now?
Yes,
He got a farm or something.
a farm.
I don't know anything anymore.
They got a farm.
I can't see Jason as
Up
a
there.
farmer.
I forgot how many acres.
Can we expound on that, please, sir? Jace as a farmer.
As a farmer.
Okay.
Why not?
He would probably look good in overalls, though. No shirt.
Oh, he would never
Okay,
do that.
barefooted.
Look
Okay,
like one of the
barefooted.
soggy bottom boys.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be scary.
Oh, he's eight.
So
well,
no-
he'd be the opposite of anybody else you know with that small white frame he'd have out there.
What?
He's saying that he doesn't tan well, okay?
Well, he doesn't look down to me, and he always looks skinny.
He is skinny.
He is
And
skinny.
he
He's
is
so
white.
skinny.
He's like
And he
this
is
eye.
real
You
white.
can count his ribs.
He doesn't tan. For someone that stays out in,
He really
in the
does.
woods
That's
a
the
lot,
truth.
he don't tan. He really don't. Because he's always
Unreal.
been light skinned.
Yeah, there you go. Takes all kinds, right?
I don't know where we're going.
I don't either. I'm trying to figure it out. But
Kay, what have you been up to? So you're going to Nashville.
Yes, I am.
what are you doing in Nashville?
Well, crap. Let me think what I'm doing up there.
Are you going to
You know,
record
when
it?
you get my age, you forget what you did 3 days ago and what you're supposed to do in the next 3 days.
Are you going to record another platinum album?
No,
I
I
mean, you've
can't.
already have one, so
That's right. Hey,
that's kind of
Please.
cool. You do.
I know, but
The
I'm not
Christmas-
doing that. I'm 75 now, and I'm being a good grandma. I'm going to see Jason's other house and his family, and Reed, my grandson, Jason's oldest son, wants me to be at the baby blessing for the new son named David Silas to go along with Merritt Caraway Robertson, and I'm going to be at the baby blessing.
Well, look at there.
That's
Now, isn't
good.
that a nice thing to do?
Are you
The
going,
last thing
son?
this world needed was another Silas.
Well,
Disagree. This world needs way more Silases in it. As long as they act like you.
You got to have one to replace because he done died.
See, there you go. Our fan.
I don't know
Chiming in.
why. Hey, they always got me going in the ground.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm planning on hanging around, folks.
Yeah.
About another 25 years.
You like a cat, son. You done
I've
had
had
15
9
lives.
lives, boy.
Yeah. I like it.
he's the only one that's used to be smoker that has such a good life now. You do.
Well, I wouldn't say it's such a good life. Hey, if
Well, you appear to
if
be
cigarettes
good.
did take their toll.
I know.
This is for the smokers. You need to throw that junk away. They're bad for you.
Well, see, Phil has a problem with his back. We know why that is. He lifted when he used to put out like 80 hook nets. Now he took him half a day to put out one yesterday.
It probably don't help that in his duck blinds he sits on a 5-gallon bucket for 7 hours either. Like,
No.
I always ask, what's wrong with a chair? Like backrest? He's over there. No.
No.
He'll squat half the morning. It's incredible. I don't know how the man does
The
it.
only thing I remember about his
Children.
up net days is that he used to be the spitting image. His forearms used to be the spitting image of Popeye, the Sailor Man,
He's
the
big.
cartoon.
Yeah,
Hey,
he was
his
huge.
forearms were bigger than his biceps.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Kate can
Yeah.
confirm. So that's
Yeah.
But he
Right.
but he never did change those Jaybird legs.
He gave them to Willie, too.
Yeah, he did.
and Jace.
So he's
Hey,
back to
there
running.
ain't a Robertson that's been to leg day in
Hey.
25 years. I can tell you that right now.
He's
Them
back
boys-
to running hook net because he's fish hungry.
a hoop net,
Oh yeah. Or I
One.
should say, you're fish hungry.
which he probably went and put down on that sandbar so he could catch him one flathead catfish about
That's right.
12
One
pounds.
big op,
About 12 pounds. That's all he wants.
about 10.
Yeah.
12's too big.
And
I
he'll,
mean-
10 pounder.
he'll cut that up, have about 3 meals off of
That's
him, and
it.
call it good.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, it would be good to me. And then I'm going
That
out
was
of
one
town.
of
He'll
his sales
probably catch it.
pitches to get me to work for him.
What's that?
He said, "You'll eat plenty of fresh fish,
He ain't
And
lying.
that you've
and
done.
you got a dunk on every day of the season."
I remember when I
Well-
started here, when the ops would run, we didn't build no duck calls. It was all hands on deck putting nets on the river. And
That's it.
we caught so many flathead catfish.
I know.
They running, it's fun.
Yeah.
And they
I
taste
like to
good.
see
You
that
can't
net
go out and buy a
explode.
meal
When
like
you
that.
start getting it where they get the top of it gets out of the water, then there's that explosion of water.
But you only got about a week.
Oh yeah,
And then the blue cat move in, and
oh,
then
no.
you pick
Yeah,
up
then
your
it ain't no
nets and-
fun.
yeah,
yeah, that ain't no fun.
because we ain't selling them no
Oh,
more.
big old
Bull-headed blues,
Yeah.
big old nasty looking things.
nasty.
Them
looking
things got
thing.
a hard life.
Oh yeah.
All the scars they got on them, man, it's wild.
They
I remember
do
I
have
come in, I
scars.
said,
I
well,
saw 'em.
are the brim on the bed? He said, yep. I said, well, let me go. I said, you got any trout lines? He said, yeah, I got one. I said, go all the way across the river? He said, yeah. I said, okay. I'm going to go get me some bait, and then I'm going to set our trout line all the way across the river. So I went up there in the bluegill bed, caught about 100 of them, put them in the boat where he puts his fish. I filled that up with water through my bluegill in there. Went out, me and Jace went out and set it across. You know, Jace didn't think I knew what I was doing.
No.
Wonder why he
I just
think
said, hey,
that.
look, run the motor, son. I got the net. I got the trout line. I'll let it out. I said, hold it. Let me put a weight on it. Hold it. Let me put another weight on it. You know, because I don't want the barges getting in my net. So I set it out and baited them up with bluegill. And Phil had I can't even remember the doctor's name, had cut a cyst out of his shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
So he couldn't do it. And I had baited him up and all that. And I said, all right, we got up, daylight, go run the trot line. Well, next thing I know, I hear, whoa, whoa, whoa. Here comes Phil in the other boat. He said, hold it. He said, let me get in that boat. He said, you don't know what you're doing. I said, hey. I said, what do you mean I don't know what I'm doing? I said, you're coming to do the fun part. I said, running the trot line's the fun part. He said, oh, no. He said, hey, look, I got a house note coming up. He said, you think you got anything? I said, hey. I said, look on that limb where I tied that trot line. That limb was over there just. Them catfish was popping that limb in the water.
You done
He
caught
said, get out of the way, boy. So he run the net, and what he first done when he started bringing it up, it was about 7 in a row, about 25 pounds apiece, big old blue.
Oh, too
And
big.
I said, oh yeah. I said, oh yeah.
That's back before you cared, though.
Oh hey,
You had to eat what was there.
hey.
Well, what about when I was dating him and me and you had to get out there with that seine thing and get the little fish? And I kept saying, Phil, I feel something touching my legs. I said, you don't think it's a snake? No, it's just a water snake. If it is, it won't hurt
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
He ain't even looking over there to see what might have happened to me.
We run the
No.
net up on the bank, that seine net. It wasn't no water snake, big Congo.
Big old Congo.
I was so dumb.
No,
I
you
was
weren't.
so dumb.
You weren't dumb, Kay. You
She
were
was
in
a pioneer
love.
woman. Hey, you
were.
pioneer woman.
You were just in love, Kay.
Yeah.
Look where it
Hey.
got you. It got
Yeah.
you in sitting in here on
Listen
a
to
Thursday
stupid,
afternoon.
listen to
this?
stupid instructions by my husband. I mean, really, who would send your
I remember
girlfriend out
we'd
there?
go up there to her dad had a camp on Black Bow. We'd go up there and he had a P-row. Kay'd be in the back, Phil'd be in the front.
I was a paddler.
Bass rig.
I
You-
paddled
She was
about.
the motor. She was back there paddling. She paddled him all over Black Bow.
Yeah, and I got
having flashbacks.
spider things all in my head and in my face. I said, I'm getting all this on me. I said, I can't paddle. And he said, yeah, get me out of here. They're biting over there. Come on, hurry.
Get over there by that big cypress tree.
And
Hey,
he
I
just
think
made
this-
me go through that crap.
I think it goes without saying, Kay, they don't make them like you anymore.
right.
So let's take a break. We'll be back right after this. Si, how you been sleeping?
I've been sleeping great.
And that's because your head's on that
Oh,
all
that's
new.
2.0.
Ooh, the My Pillow
My
2.0.
Pillow.
And it helps you sleep better knowing it's made in the USA, doesn't it?
Hey, there you go.
I guarantee
Keep it
you.
here at home, boys.
Forget about, the fact that it cools you down to help you sleep more comfortably. That's cool, but made in the USA is really, really cool. So, look, core temperature plays a big role in how well you sleep. The My Pillow 2.0 has a brand new temperature regulating technology that helps keep you comfortable throughout the night. And the cool thing is, it's a fiber, not a finish. So no matter how much you wash it, how much you dry it, how much you clean it, it's always there. You're not going to get rid of it like some other competitors have done in the past. That is a cool thing. Look, the My Pillow 2.0 has knife edge seam, no gusset, and it's available in 4 loft levels. Like I said, they're washable and dryable. For if you drool like Si in your sleep and you turn your pillow yellow, it's not going to turn yellow anymore. You can keep it white. Look, it's not going to get tea stained from being a mouth sleeper. It is what it is. That's a cool deal. Look, there's a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee, but you won't need it because we know that you will love them. Look, My Pillow 2.0, you just sleep better, don't you?
Hey,
It's
I do.
unbelievable. I can't wait till the boys are old enough to give them a pillow when they can not lay on just a mattress at night.
Get them a
Because they
pillow.
going to get one. They going to get a 2.0.
Everybody needs a 2.0.
No, and okay, so you got a pillow you love. Maybe the 2.0 isn't for you. You know what else they got? Sheets,
Boom.
towels,
Yep.
slippers,
The best.
and the regulation My Pillow, the OG. So no matter what you're after for comfort at home, they got you covered.
They got it.
I guarantee you.
Mike Lindell has it.
And those towels work.
The towels work. The sheets are awesome. The slippers, I never got a chance to because Brittany took them. That's fine. So it is what it is.
They're
Look,
awesome.
they're comfortable. They're just, Si dries off on a cloud, as he likes to say. He's a big fan of the towels. So Look,
Hey, they're having a sale on slippers.
and it's a closeout sale right now on the all-season slippers. So you ain't even got to wait till wintertime to get slippers. You can wear slippers during the summer if that's your thing. Look, all you got to do is go to mypillow.com/duck to get the all-new MyPillow 2.0, the slippers and all the MyPillow products. Right now, get the all-new MyPillow 2.0, and you get the second one absolutely free when you use promo code DUCK. Again, just go to mypillow.com/duck and use promo code
Duck.
for a buy one, get one on the MyPillow 2.0 and a huge closeout on slippers, or call 800-969-3137 and use promo code
Duck.
order now, because when they're gone,
That gone, boy.
did he ever let you fish, Kay? Or you just had to paddle the whole time? Did you actually get to fish?
No, she had
or
to work.
You were just
Thank you,
You
sir.
were the
No,
trolling
she had to
motor.
work. The only
never
time she got
fished.
to sit is
Free
if we
labor.
went
That's
golf
what you
hunting.
wanted. When I was down there by myself, I actually got in the P road, but I couldn't go out of the circle. You know, it had some woods, and you got out into the big water. So when I was a little girl, and I mean, I'd get out in that P road, and I'd just go all around there, and I would fish. But when I got bigger, and then I just became the paddle girl.
You think there's any little girls paddling a P-row around anymore?
No, because I turned us over one day.
Okay.
Do tell. Everybody
What
get
got
wet,
after
boys.
you?
I know. I don't even remember the whole story, but I just know I flipped the P rope. But thankful to me, I wasn't scared. I had a life jacket. Made a mess in the duck call room. Sorry
Hey, it's
about
not
that.
ours. Keep going. That's fine.
Yeah, it didn't hit anything.
Uh,
So anyway, I got out of that. But when I was little, I would come down and I'd fish off the pier. And then they finally let me, with a life jacket, paddle around. And I'd fish out there. I loved it. I really did. I think I was a city girl come to the country then.
Annie Oakland.
The city of Vivian?
No,
Ida.
is where I'm from, and 200 people strong.
And that's
that
what you're
town.
calling a city girl?
Well, I was more city than Phil was.
That is a fair assessment.
Hey, they own the store.
They own the
Big
store.
money.
Big money.
Yeah, and you know what?
There's a gleam in his eye thinking about it.
Well, yeah, because
He got free ice cream.
he got free everything. I started just hauling half the store down there. I didn't know people could be so poor. So I had to bring them food, didn't I, Si? Now, you remember
She'd
that.
load that blue Plymouth down with a
Thank
case
you.
of Cokes and all kind of goodies from the store.
Did you tell your parents this, or were you?
Oh, they found it out.
And then when
When half their stuff
when she
came
pulled up,
missing.
we'd swarm it like buzzards. The Cokes would be gone in a matter of minutes.
That's
a case
wild.
of Cokes.
A whole case.
They wouldn't even wait for them to get cold. I mean, who does that? I never saw anybody do that in my life.
Kay, I'm
No.
going to guess if they weren't buying Cokes, refrigerator probably wasn't real high on their list of amenities that they had.
No,
But
hey.
Cold
Maybe.
Coke's just a luxury.
did y'all have a refrigerator?
They did.
Yeah,
Or just an ice box?
icebox.
Ice
And
box.
freezer, not a freezer.
Yeah. Just
Oh,
an
I
ice
remember.
box.
I remember the time when Daddy finally, somebody come in and said, "Okay, they were selling freezers."
I hear the water from Kay's deal dripping over here.
Is that? I'm trying to figure out what's happening.
Hey,
Yeah, that's what it is.
but
we spilled
anyway,
something?
they come to the house and Daddy said, "Freezer." The guy said, "Hey, look, here's the deal. You buy the freezer, and we will stock it slam full of food."
I remember that.
This is like T-bone steak, pork chops, all the good stuff. This thing was it was a deal. So Mama said, "Hey," she said, "That's a deal. Look, it's supposed to be a 3-month supply.
2
it was
days.
gone in 3 weeks,
Y'all ate it all.
empty,
Yep.
empty. We'd come home from high school after school, and the first thing we'd do, we'd have unthaw a couple of T-bone steaks, and usually we'd have 2 or 3 of the football players with us. So it'd be about 5 T-bone steaks, get thawed out, grilled, and whatever else they had in there. Hey, but we ate 3 months supply in 3 weeks.
Well, there was like 9 of y'all.
You know what they
hold
reminded
on.
me of?
Oh,
Is
it
a
was-
bunch
oh,
of
hey.
buzzards.
Buzzards.
Buzzards. You seen them?
Oh
Just,
no! Hey, look! Hey, you talking about son? We talking about
Right. He
That
knows
was
he's
fine to come home in the afternoon and grill you
Nothing
about
else
2 inch
with it,
thick
just a
ribeye.
steak and nothing.
That's a pretty good afternoon.
It's a real good afternoon.
When I came home from school.
Kay sounded like Brittany. He said, "How you eat just a piece of meat?" I'm like, "Well, that's all I want." Jamie, we'll see you, man.
We're losing
Yeah,
another
what
one.
are you talking about?
No, he got something to do. I get it. It's
we
cool.
lost our only fan, G. Sad.
Duck Call Room was no longer filmed in front of a live studio audience in West Monroe, Louisiana.
Oh, it kind of is. I mean, we got Big Hair here. We're helping Hunter out.
Yeah, big hair. We're in a new spot.
So
yeah,
I'm
when
not,
I would
I'm
come
not going to name you that way. People want to associate you with us. It's fine, Josh.
It's not
Oh,
like
I'm sorry.
Phil names anybody, is it? So.
I couldn't imagine a steak after school.
Oh no!
You were living the life.
Oh hey, it was the life of
Hey, you
it.
got to remember something, Mo. From when they got home from school, it's probably 5:30.
I had to walk both ways
Yeah,
and
they
miles
had to-
uphill.
They didn't get dropped
Well, that's
off.
what I think Phil loved me, not just for me, but for a store full of groceries and
And a
meat
car.
and
And
everything.
she had a car.
And she had a car.
Don't sell yourself short. You had
She
a
had
car
a ride.
That
too. And a
little-
little pony.
There's a little small spider here
Kay
that keeps distracting
Kay
me.
was the wheel man when we went out on jobs.
Jobs.
Yeah.
Y'all robbing people?
Oh no, we
Well, yeah, robbing their pumpkin patch and stuff
Right.
like that,
Well,
watermelons and.
What kind of jobs do you mean? I need.
job? Well, like shooting woodies on the roof.
Yeah.
Back when we was heathen.
Oh, we have another fan.
no,
never
no,
mind.
it's
That's
fine.
just
Oh,
me.
my
Never
God.
mind. Sorry.
And hey, I can tell you that by the guy's haircut, he used to be in the military. Thank you for your service there, sir.
Well, he's one of my favorite people in the world, and he helps me cook.
Well, good. What were we talking? Oh, the jobs. So what jobs?
Hey.
So roosting woodies.
Yeah, roasting woodies. Kay would drive us by.
The getaway car. I
The
had
getaway
the
car, blue Plymouth. She'd drive us,
It
pull
wasn't
over,
a Plymouth. It was a Bel Air Chevrolet.
and Phil said, "Hey, look, you drop us off at this point, pick us a half a mile further up when you come back."
I actually drove a getaway car.
Getaway.
That is the definition of a getaway car.
That's a getaway car.
You
And it's
committed
good
crime.
wheelbase.
So, okay, you were an accomplice to
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
and guess what? It was the old county car that had first, second, third.
on the column.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Column. Blue Plymouth.
It wasn't a Plymouth. It was a Bel Air Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
Bel
had
Air
more.
Chevrolet.
They
I
had
thought
more
it was
money
Plymouth.
than a Plymouth. So,
Right,
come
I
on,
thought
give us
no, it was a
credit.
Bel Air.
Somebody
You're right.
had a Plymouth,
It was
but
Bel
it
Air.
wasn't me.
That's right, Bel
Who
Air.
had the Plymouth?
I don't know. Do you? Si,
Huh?
you brought it up.
What-
Somebody
what
must
was the
have had
question?
Who had the who?
Plymouth.
There was a
'Cause I had
Plymouth
that
rolling
blue
around somewhere.
Chevrolet that
No.
y'all wore out.
No, I had a Plymouth.
You had the Plymouth?
Yeah, well, when I was in the military.
Oh, okay.
Canary yellow.
Did you ever have to drive away from any crimes in the Plymouth? Or?
No, but hey, in Texas, state troopers pulled me over, okay? And look, I'm used to Louisiana cops. They pull up behind you, and you get out of your car and come back to them. Don't do that in Texas.
Did they
'Cause
whoop
when they
you?
pulled me over with the light, I got out of the car, and next thing I know is that two cops are jumped out, got their doors open, and I got 38 cops pointed at me.
38.
Yeah, 38 caliber pistol.
Revolvers back in the day.
Revolver.
Yeah.
And hey, look, it looked like 105. That barrel looked like Becky Brown. And whoa! I said, I don't know what happened, boys, but I didn't do nothing. And hey, and they said, hey, get back in that vehicle.
You didn't know a Smith & Wesson looked like
Yeah,
that from
no,
that
no,
distance,
no.
did you?
Hey, I'm talking about that. I'm sorry. It's like looking down at 105
I saw
barrel.
one of them boy had the end of his barrel was engraved. Just the end of it. Like if you're looking at it, it said wrong house.
Oh, that's if you shoved it up against your forehead.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Kay, can you believe this room isn't real?
No, it's a fake room, but it looks great.
Fake.
I mean, it really does. I like that thing over there with this things coming up. Is that a hog with
That's a hog.
what?
That's
and
a
he's got,
razorback.
and that's a what are those?
That's a tuck.
That's
tusk.
a hog decoy.
That's a hog.
Oh
decoy.
my goodness!
It's a hat.
Now you ought to do that on Halloween.
Oh, I've seen people in Fayetteville, Arkansas with them things on.
Oh,
You got to
yeah.
call the hogs.
I don't do that.
Razorback, boys.
What do they say?
Isn't this what you do with this though? And then you
Go pig,
travel around the
boys.
woods
That's
and
all I got to say.
I don't think I'd wear
They
that on my
start
head.
snorting like a pig, don't they?
Yeah.
get shot.
You look like a guy from Bentonville. Like, man,
They would eat it. Why do we have a hog decoy?
Hey, that is the perfect size, though.
Somebody said
About 30 pounder.
Yeah, it's been here a while,
Hey,
man.
hey, put him on the spit, boys.
That hog decoy looks way better than that mallard hen up top, I can assure you.
He lost his head.
Mallard hen lost a head.
Yeah. No, it's there, but it ain't much
Oh,
to it.
there ain't
Well,
much
I'm gonna
to
go look
it.
at the
Yeah.
rest of the tour.
No, keep going, Stone.
Well, come back.
Lost
Liz.
another
He's
one,
going to
boys.
rest the
Yeah,
tour.
it don't take long.
He said he's had enough, boys.
They've had enough of it.
This
Yeah,
is
he's
why
had
you.
enough of it.
This is why you never come to this stuff, folks. You realize it's not really what you thought it was.
That's right.
Look, I will say though, I was in Knoxville, Tennessee all weekend, but no, everybody was asking about y'all because everybody knows that y'all aren't as young as you used to be
Really?
up in Knoxville. The East Tennessee, we're still loved. I can guarantee you that.
Well, I'm glad of
the
that.
fine folks of East Tennessee.
I don't
there
know
are
about I
people.
don't know about up
are
north, but
people.
down here in the south.
I guarantee you. No, it was like 170,000 people at that thing. They had a fishing tournament.
Oh, they
Fishing
did?
tournament. They catch any fish?
No, it's a gar.
That's a gar.
No.
Oh, you were at the classic.
Yeah, that thing was a
Gar.
gar. Y'all have it going at the store?
I ain't watching people catch 7 smallmouth over 15 days.
Yeah, that's bad. That's a bad deal. But anyway, for everybody that come and said hello, thank y'all. Like it was wild, man.
Keep
There's a lot of
fishing.
people listening, doing what we're doing.
Oh, wait. Number one question of the Bassmaster Classic.
What?
Did you see Bill dance?
Of course I did. I hugged him.
Did you
We were
see
staying
that?
at the same hotel.
Did you have a continental breakfast with him?
I did. I had breakfast.
Oh,
I had
continental
breakfast with Bill when he
Dang.
walked in the second night of the classic. He come up there. He saw me, arms out. I was like, "That's my man."
That's my man.
He said,
boy.
"What now? Were you in there the other day when I called Godwin?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Bill, we need to get you in the room with us." And he
That's right.
said, "Well, buddy, you just let me know. I'll be there."
Well,
so
there you go.
you know,
And I will just sit over there somewhere and just
Bill's
watch.
one of them people. Bill Dance. I've got his cell phone number. I don't ever talk to him
No,
because
hey.
he's Bill. I don't want to abuse it. Like when I do text him,
I'll
or call
move over and sit with Martin and
Now, we got to let Guy.
John D, and he can sit by you.
That would be exciting. But we're going to let Godwin in there. And
Oh,
I'm,
yeah.
just
Well, I
gonna,
know.
I'm just going to be a fan.
No, it was
No, you been sitting there.
Bill dance.
Bill
Dance.
Yeah, Garrett. Kay, do you know Bill Dance?
Well,
Yeah, so I'm on TV.
with that
See?
Tennessee hat.
Look, if Miss Kay knows you,
You're a big deal.
you're big
Oh,
time.
you're a big deal.
You're somebody.
You were either on that or NCIS. I'm not sure which
Thank
one.
you.
Do you watch a whoa, got to back up here.
How would you know that?
You watch a lot of NCIS?
I
okay?
do. Sorry, but
That's the
Hey, that's
Naval
one of the
Crime
best drama shows
Investigation.
on TV.
I love those crime shows and whodunit and all that.
Criminal Minds. Yeah.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
a big Criminal Minds fan.
My sister wouldn't watch Criminal
You like
Minds.
the ones Bones?
Bones?
Yeah, that's the name of it.
No, Jep.
The
Jep's-
doctor.
That's Jep's
The
favorite.
woman doctor.
That's Jep's favorite show. Thank you.
She
So do you
always
try and
solves the
figure
crime.
out who?
Who did it? Yeah.
Are
all
you ever
that.
right?
I love it. Huh?
Are you ever right? Do you ever figure out who did it?
Occasionally.
Very
Most times
interesting.
not. But
There's
I'm just a simple lady.
why do
wouldn't
you females love whodunit shows?
I don't know.
It's very much a female heavy audience on Who Did It.
Who did
Why
it?
do y'all need
It
so
said
much?
NCIS is one of
The
it's
butler
one of the
did it.
most popular shows on TV. Thank you.
There you go.
That-
Right behind Duck Dynasty.
Thank you.
Yeah. No,
butler
it's
did it.
Duck Family Treasure. Thank you.
Oh, here we go.
I can't believe nobody ain't signed this table.
Well, they can't
There's a
get
wall
here.
in
We've got
between
our
them.
walls. Please don't invite them to
But
them.
I guess I won't sign
That
it.
opens a whole. Well, you can sign it.
Yeah,
I'm
throw me a
gonna sign
marker.
I mean, you can sign whatever you want
All
to. There's probably plenty of your signatures around here somewhere. But I thought I saw your signature somewhere a while ago. That's what's weird.
All right.
Okay,
now,
we're off the
now
rails.
nobody
We're off
knows
the rails.
Phil's
I did find.
signature.
Hold on.
Oh,
I did find Si's old working tool.
Yeah, reed bender. There it is.
Did you just sit here and do
Tip 'em,
this?
boy.
That's the OG one.
I had the boringest job in Duck Commander.
And he did it so well.
You literally
Okay,
would
and I
just
did
sit
it
this
so well.
here.
And
The
did it,
board-
Why?
and
That's
did it
why I
all
was
day long.
allowed a 2-hour nap every day.
Because it was so boring.
And plenty of food,
Yeah.
too.
You would be amazed how bad your forearms hurt after about 6 hours on that little piece of equipment.
That's right.
And you just, this is it?
Yeah.
It depends. Well, no, it depends on which reed it was.
Oh, here we go.
There's
Hey,
different
you just-
settings
hey, no,
for.
you couldn't just do it one way.
See, Yeah, we got different
It's
marks
by
on there.
duck
For,
call.
you got different marks for old
Yeah,
raspies,
that's
for
right.
classics.
Yeah.
For,
This is it, ladies and gentlemen.
That
The
was
piece
it.
of wood that built an empire.
That's redneck ingenuity.
but
right
look,
there.
when Duck Dynasty hit, we had enough money to get like 3 of them. So you see, Stone Road on top of that one, standard bin for classics or something probably.
For acrylic, .10 and .14
There you go.
can be used for standard reads.
See,
Yep.
like we had more
thought
than
that
one
was
then. Before that, we had one that we had to adjust the nuts on how far we bent them every time.
Now you got to think about this. Phil's reed system is double reed. It had to be. It's got a little old rivet on one end of it. That had to be done one at a time.
By him.
Yours truly done that. One day I was did not pay attention to detail, and guess what happened? I hit the pedal on that reed to put a rivet in it. Oh yeah, it did.
In your finger.
Hey, it put a hole, started right there. It started in my fingernail, turned it up like that, and put a rivet in it.
And that's where fake fingernails were born.
You know, and
So I
that's
walked
how-
out of there looking like this.
Look.
I mean, it's crazy.
This is so boring.
Look, it tore this fingernail all the way off except on this side and this side. It was just a little bit of skin holding it. Well, look, I'm looking at this and I said, well, I got to get this off. And I said, otherwise my fingernail is not going to come in right. So my wife is watching me. I had an old case pocket knife that had been just sharpened so much that it was real fine point and skinny.
Half the blade of when you bought it.
Yeah, it's about, it'd been worn off.
Yeah.
So I sharpened it real sharp.
That's
My
how
wife
I
is
operate.
watching it. She said, what are you doing, idiot? And I said, Dr. Robertson is fixing to perform surgery on his finger where this fingernail will come in right. And she said, you going to cut? I said, yeah. So I just said, okay. Sharpen it real, and I just said, ah! Okay. Then turn around, got on the other side, turn. Ah! Yeah. I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. I'm wrapping it. And she said, you are so stupid. And I said, no, I'm not. I said, because, hey, I only hurt myself a little bit. I said, if I'd have went to a doctor and had him do that, I said, he'd have done 3 or 4 more things. First, he'd have took a long needle and deadened it, sticking it right there where it was
Wouldn't that make
real
it hurt
tender.
less?
I said, so no, forget that. Cut it, get it over with, and get done.
And hope it don't get infected.
Oh, it didn't get infected. Hey, look how straight that fingernail is.
Look at there, y'all.
Every
Dr.
time
Robertson handled it
everything I
perfectly.
do, I get infected.
She called you stupid. What she meant to call you was cheap.
Well, hey, look, in her deal,
Tight.
her tolerance of pain, is up there. It goes off the charts.
And yours,
And mine is zip.
the other way.
Is zip. Tolerance of pain, nope.
Yeah, you
Zero.
just made me feel
Zero.
that with your finger, by the way. That
How long did you bend reeds like that? I quit
For
after a minute.
whenever I quit. Until the day I just finally walked
When
in
did you
there
start
and-
working here? 90,
99.
99, 98? Yeah, 98,
15
99.
years.
So,
Ish. 15s are good.
yeah, about 15, because it's right before. Yeah,
I finally
yeah, about
just walked
15
in
years.
one day. They was all sitting there doing what they was doing in
We
the
lost
in the
somebody
duck
else.
call room, and I had a one of the gallon seal
Bags.
bag,
Ziploc.
Ziploc bag,
Full of teal.
full of reeds. and I
Teal
said-
reeds, man.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it.
Yeah, and I said, I think I threw it to Martin.
He did.
I said, Martin, I said, hey, here's a present for you, son. That'll be the last one you get from me. I said, I quit.
He did.
And the next thing, I got a call on the phone, and it was Willie. He said, oh, man, what are you talking about? You quit. I said, I see you, Martin, you've talked to Martin. I said, yeah, I quit. I said, I'm done. I said, how much you heard? I'm a big TV celebrity now.
Thank you.
That's true.
So
I called
quit.
Willie. I'll never forget. I called Willie. I said, I think Si just quit. So I'm not real sure. But he threw a bag of reeds in my lap and said, I'm done. I said, but you know, you may want to call him, see
Yeah,
if you.
may
I
wanna
said, you
call
may
him,
want to
check with
call
him.
him and see if you can get him to stay till
said,
we
"Get your
find
butt-"
somebody.
Yeah, Willie called. He said, "Hey, get your butt back up and go to work." I said, ain't gonna happen, dude.
No, that was funny. Well, Johnny D.
I found a magazine. I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
Ain't gonna happen.
Well, you're not going to find anything in that magazine, but you may find something in the hello@duckcallroom.com
That's right.
inbox.
We're too
Inbox.
far back in the building. There's no internet back.
Oh
there.
no, you
For
ain't
real?
got no internet again.
I'm gonna have to find something in this magazine.
Uh-oh.
I'm
You're
just
gonna have to
kidding.
find something in the
But I did
magazine.
just find a picture of Si, like from 1995.
Can I please see that?
Yeah, I gotta find it again though. It's him and Christine. Look at this. Look at that photo. He's wearing a polo and a sweater vest.
Oh my goodness.
What?
What just happened?
I'm wearing what?
Oh wow.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna give that over to Hunter, and you're gonna have to take a picture of it somehow and put it up on the
And
YouTube.
his polo's got a deer on it.
I mean, is that not the?
What?
Were you going golfing?
Nah, that had to be for like a church directory. That's the only time you see people dressed
Yeah.
like that. Look at you up there, up top.
Oh,
Let me see it.
Do you remember that, Psyche?
no,
I
that's
can't
been
see it.
that's been a long time ago.
I'm gonna go with that one as late '80s.
You think late 80s?
I'm thinking he's still in military there.
You're saying that's before our lifetime.
You had some hair, more hair.
I was a good-looking young man back then.
With that sunshade, you look like.
Got that fine redhead with me.
And Christine done went from hair out to here
Oh, yeah.
to down
Yeah,
to here.
yeah.
She swapped
Yeah, I told her.
volume
Nope,
for
yeah,
length.
Nope,
That's
let it grow
hilarious.
long.
But it does have the side cup over there too.
There you go, folks. That's what we're looking at. When was this? Oh, this is a tour magazine.
2019 publications, what it says. I don't know. I
Yeah.
found
That's
it.
a old.
I've been over here by myself looking for things.
If I ain't mistaken, that picture was taken when I was in Alabama.
I'm
I
sure.
think
When I
so
lived
too.
over
Is
there.
that how people in Alabama
that,
dress?
That sweater with a white-tailed deer on the chest screams Alabama. I can tell you. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
I've had so many good times with that little phrase.
Look at Willie up there. He looks so.
Yeah, look
That's
young.
a weird magazine.
I
Now
actually
people are
said
just
that-
listening to
I
us look
actually
through a
said
magazine.
that when I was at South Carolina.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You were for Alabama.
Yeah. I come out on stage with the Gamecocks University, and the
In
first
Alabama?
thing I said was "Roll Tide." They booed me for 15 minutes,
Well, I don't
and I
blame
said,
them.
"Hey, it was a joke.
You earned it.
people need to get a darn personality."
I
A
halfway
sense
want
of
to
humor,
boo.
Si.
Sense
It's
of
called a
humor.
sense of humor.
But Johnny D.
I have an email dialed up.
Oh, he's got an email.
What
and
boy.
it's specifically for Miss K.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Okay, this question's for you.
And Brandon from California, parentheses, not the horrible part.
Oh, the good part.
So he's up north,
Up
Northern
north,
California.
Maybe Western California? I don't know. Much
Western,
about
the
California.
ocean. He in the valley.
Eastern. Man, that compass gets me every time. Anyway, he said, can y'all share Miss K's garlic lice remedy? Apparently Brandon's going through some tough times. Featured on one of the Duck Dynasty episodes.
What was that?
Do you have a
Garlic and
special lice remedy?
I remember they put like mayonnaise and crap in our hair. Kay was the one that did it. Put it in my hair.
Okay, does that work?
I don't recall.
Mayonnaise in your hair.
You were there too. Y'all put it in all of our hair. Mine, Jace's, everybody's, because one of the kids
Yeah.
had head lice.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden we were carriers. I'll never forget it. You can go look on
Well,
one of
and
these
I'll tell
episode
you where it
logs and figure out which
came.
one
It
it
really
is.
came for him. Look, we were doing a good deed. We helped. You remember the pink buses, or you heard about them at church? Mm-hmm. Long time ago. And we would pick up kids from every neighborhood, everywhere we could go. Well, when I was in that ministry working, we
Yeah, I remember
and
that,
made
yeah.
my boys help me. Then the next thing I knew, we all had lice.
Yeah.
And you know what? I wouldn't take anything because we were trying to do good, but
But you had a
like-
remedy at one point.
I'd like when we was kids, we all had worms.
Wait, what?
everybody,
No, no,
I
no.
can't. No, I don't remember
no,
that
I'm
day in
serious.
my life.
What kind of worm?
Huh? Just worms.
pinworms.
Pinworm.
I don't know what they were. We all
But anyway-
got wormed. Every
Yeah.
one of us
Yeah.
our age got wormed.
And
How
they would
did-
give you a pill.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Look, they give you a pill. You had to take the pill to get rid of the worm.
How'd you know they were gone?
My brother, Phil,
Somebody looked at
would
your
always
crap.
would always throw his away.
The pill?
Yeah, he'd throw the pill away.
So he still got worms.
And hey, we always got a beating on it.
Yep,
All right,
now
which
that's
one
all
of you
the
young?
truth.
And then
I
they
heard
had
about
you had
that.
to take another pill, and the thing tasted horrible. Yeah.
You
What
didn't
kind of-
swallow it fast enough.
What kind of pill was it? Just a wormer?
It was just
Like
a worm killing pill.
generic
I tell you.
wormer?
So you had worms.
Like, so y'all were taking ivermectin before it was cool.
Well, no, because you got to understand, we run around barefooted all summer.
So they'd go from your feet to
They
your,
go through your feet
to your,
to your intestines.
and then you Cologuarded it.
Oh yeah,
Had
Well, no,
somebody
no, yeah,
had
'cause
somebody
they-
sift through it to make
no,
sure you were
'cause they-
worm
that's
free.
why-
Somebody
that's
had
how-
to
Come on in, folks.
No, because that's how they
Did
knew
you
you
ship
had
that
worms.
Oh, we got a man in a suit and tie.
crazy
Good
about
looking
shark
people
dress.
coming in.
Look at here.
Hello.
They all dressed up.
We've got more live studio audience, people. This is fantastic.
Howdy, folks. Where we from?
Kentucky.
Oh,
Kentucky.
Hey, I married a Kentucky woman.
There
This
you
is
go.
Hey, that's
That's
the best
true.
move I ever made.
That's the only one he could find.
So we're doing our email segment right now,
y'all have
but
a
do y'all have a
question?
question you'd like to ask?
Hey, if you go stand over there, there's like a terribly drawn X on the ground, and,
And
there's
a
camera
microphone
pointed
above
at
your
you
head. You
somewhere.
can look in the camera and above the. Yeah, there
And
you
you
go.
can ask Si anything.
Ask him whatever you got.
Okay.
Any of us.
Also, you are very on the spot right now.
Miss K, what's the best thing you've ever cooked?
Ooh.
Let's see.
He'll help me
He
think
didn't
of it.
ask you.
Swiss steak
My man.
is one of them.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
What's that one? Oh, yeah. Meatballs and spaghetti.
Meatball and puschetti, not spaghetti, not to be
It's
confused.
different.
It's a different.
It's got a
Hey,
flair.
well, hey.
Actually, I did more meat sauce than I did the meatballs.
She don't cook nothing bad.
I tell you what, you've always loved with those little thin fried pork chops.
Oh
Yep,
my
that.
heavens!
And then for dessert,
With rice and gravy.
then
preach
for
it.
dessert, we have homemade fried pies with mayhaw jelly.
And she's
I've never tried
known.
mayhaw jelly. How does it taste?
Oh,
You love it if you live
It's the
here
best
in the
there
South.
is.
yeah.
It comes from a little crab apple that grows in swampy areas. Because we'd find them, we'd wait till water was up, and then take a strainer, like a spaghetti strainer, and just go out on them trees, picking up all these crab apples, then bring them back,
Somebody had to clean them
and
up too.
make the mayhaw jelly. We've always been what Phil calls us gatherers.
I thought you were a hunter.
Anything
Hunter
that grew
and
wild,
No, Phil was the hunter.
anything with it grew wild, like wild grapes, mayhaw, crab apples,
Slows,
sloes. Okay, and that's like a big
plum.
purple plum.
Yeah. Blackberry.
And y'all also
The reason
gathered.
they call it sloes, they grow
Slowly
in
comes down.
August, and it takes them forever. But that makes good jelly,
Preach it.
especially when you mix it with mayhaw.
Preach it. Go ahead.
Some guy from Montana brought us some huckleberry jelly the other day. I was supposed to give it to
Oh,
you.
what's the little thing? It's like a banana, small banana.
Oh, like a pawpaw.
Pawpaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, pawpaw makes good jelly.
Pawpaw?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a miniature banana.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
My
I
man
never
was
heard
from
of it.
Anything
Kentucky.
that grew out in the wild, we made jelly out of it.
I gotta know,
Dewberries, blackberries.
did
Yeah.
you really eat a coon turd when you picked up them blackberries?
Hey, no,
Hey, no.
hey. Jace come up with that idea. He said, hey, I got something I want you to do.
Here we go.
And I said, what's that? He said, I want you to pretend that you're eating a coon turd. And I said, well, Jace, I said, here's the deal. I said, since you come up with the idea, why don't you do it? He said, I couldn't pull it off.
Now he
And
would
I said, what do you
gag.
mean
He
you
would
couldn't pull it
gag.
off? I said, just throw it in your mouth and eat it and swallow it. I said, you can pull it off. I said, it's your idea. You run with it. Well, when he finally done it, everybody said that looked just like croon crab.
Oh, yeah.
What it was musky dimes,
Oh, right.
and I had crushed them up. And I had just
You know.
a mouthful of them, when Jay said, hey, do you know you just grabbed a handful of coon crap? And then I just done one of these numbers.
Breaking down the fourth one.
Yeah, we're telling stories now.
Now
Well,
we got
hey.
potty
boy.
stories.
That's part of it.
Well-
That is part.
Oh, we get the lie detector test again, right? The fish tournament?
Do what?
We gotta put you back on the lie detector test again.
The lie
Oh, we was
detector
just talking
test.
about Bill Dance
Hey,
whenever.
well, we was.
Yeah, whenever y'all.
Oh,
walk-
I could pass any lie detector test you give me. Okay.
That's 'cause nothing he says is
I done
true.
told so many lies. Hey,
That's because the world's a stage, ain't it? So. All right, well, Johnny D, you wanna?
Yeah,
you
I'm
wanna
just
send
glad.
us out?
I hope what you were looking for was a lesson in jelly all the way from Kentucky to get that. So we gave that to you. Are we wrapping up?
Yeah, let's
I don't have
wrap
a
it up.
timer. All right, John 12:46. I've come into the world as a light so that no one who believes in me should stay in darkness. Hey, if you're listening, we hope you believe in Jesus. If you don't, call somebody that does and ask them about him.
Amen.
We'll see y'all next time.
Thank you, Kay.
Thank you.
The Duck Call Room was filmed in front of a live studio audience in Westminster, Louisiana.
I've been waiting the whole episode.
I forgot how crazy this work was.